You want to know far and away the worst part of me not posting a video was? I recorded a video. It was 12 and a half minutes long. It replied to two videos and it stated some things that happened in my life. I recorded it Sunday and I was like, I'm not going to post till Monday because I'm used to posting on Monday and like mentally I can get my head around that more easily. And then Monday I did not post and Tuesday I did not think about it. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, wait, it's the end of the week. And in my head, I had posted it, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, I didn't, which was dumb of me. I'm not going to post it now because I went into too much detail about some things. Anyway, oh, I don't have my notes, I'm sorry. So, Oliver, you talked about the table read, I don't know what a better word for it is, of your play, and I'm really sorry. I was totally going to see about getting a ticket and doing it because normally Sunday early afternoon I'm free, but I actually got a COVID vaccine appointment for like right about the right time for that, so I was like, I can't do it. But I hope it went really well. I hope your reception was really positive to it. Thank you for inviting us. Any time in the future, I'll be totally potentially interested in watching things that you're a creator for or an actor in. But COVID vaccine kind of took priority because it's hard to get those, especially on a weekend. So yeah, I'm halfway vaccinated. I don't know where everybody else stands on that, but wanting to already being done, I don't know. But for me, it's a big deal because I'm so isolated. As I've talked about before, from being in New York in last March and then like that area in the spring and summer, like I still have some like trauma to work through. That's a strong word. I don't know that that's the right word, but it is. It was intense, and yeah. So being vaccinated is gonna make me feel more comfortable doing things like driving to go visit my sister who lives an hour and a half away, which is a big deal because a year ago or 8 months ago, she lived 3,000 miles away, and I didn't see her more than like once a year. So I talk to her like once a week, but I have not seen her in several months because COVID. Yeah. Um, I can't believe I missed Pi Day and I didn't even think about it. Like it didn't even register. Oh, thank you guys both for the honey tip. Here is some honey. I haven't been doing that every day because I think it's a lot of sugar and I don't necessarily want to have that much sugar, but I did do it at my worst. When it was like sinus headaches. Oh, it was miserable for like a week. And then I did the honey for a few days. I did Claritin and I did a prescription for Flonase. And now I am so much better. So I'm still doing the medication every day because I don't want it to come back. And I can see pollen on my car, which means the pollen count must be high right now. Oh, thankfully it's better though. But thank you guys for the tip because it's amazing that I had never heard that before. And then all of a sudden 3 people said they had heard of it, which is amazing. Kate, I'm enjoying the rainbow mugs. I like that you moved to the blue this week, and like sometimes the color is like looks different on my screen than I think it does in real life, but the blue looks I think exactly the same, and I was like, I love that color blue. That's like one of my favorite blues, or one of my favorite colors. I mean, I think royal blue is my favorite color, but that blue is like up there, and also teal. Yeah. Um, I sending all of your cats to Poland. I'm just thinking about how heavy that box would be and how expensive postage is internationally. That would be like a scary amount of money to do that. Like how big that and heavy that box would be. Not that you'd actually do it, but like my mind like caught on the logistics and it was like, oh, yeah. Um, Nano, I think I'm bowing out. I really want to, so maybe I'll at the last minute change my mind and like do the what do they call it? Nano edit mo or something? Nano revise mo. They had a name for it. Like I want to work on my November Nano and edit it and add to it because there are some sections where it probably needs some fleshing out. So maybe I'll make that my April goal because I don't want to set a goal to be that will get derailed with all the things I have going on in April because there are a lot of them. I like that you committed enough to read a book on tarot. That's really cool to me. If you end up doing the challenge, that's awesome. If you don't, that's also okay. The world is in an apocalypse. you have an excuse. And I know you say like your life isn't that much different, but still, it's an apocalypse. It's stressful. I don't know if I told you guys this. I have a whole bunch of different journals, and they're all electronic copies, so they have titles to the documents. And they have like, I don't want to share it because it's personal, but like they have a one word in common with every journal title. And then I always have like some sort of descriptor, like the newest one, or an old one is called the old laptop one, and the current one is called Apocalypse One. So I literally consider this the apocalypse. I started it last year. I was like, I took a break from journaling in the most chaotic part because I like just couldn't wrap my mind around it. And then when I came back in, I was like, I'm going to give myself some grace. I'm going to sort of summarize what I missed and then not care to try to detail it because it's just too much happened. So I'm working on the apocalypse one now, and I've been going like 2 times a week or so, which I think is fine. It's less than I averaged in like 2018 when I had a lot going on. But I don't have enough going on to do it every day. So I don't think there's a reason to stress about it. There was something in... Oh, garden stuff. I'm interested in anything you guys have to share. My little flower bed is overrun by weeds, so I'm kind of hoping it'll rain soon. Go figure. So that I can try to pull them up, but right now it hasn't rained in kind of a while. So I think it'd be really hard to pull up the weeds because they're quite big and I think they'd be difficult and I don't have a spade. So I'm kind of waiting till they'd be able to be like sort of dug out more easily. Hopefully I'll remember to do that when it rains. I'm a little worried because they're right on the edge of the foundation of the house. I'm worried that like if the weeds were too intense, they would mess with the foundation. I don't know if that's a thing. There was something else from your newest video and I don't remember what it was. Maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe it won't. Another thing that happened. So, I don't know how much you guys can tell, and you're welcome to respond to this or not respond to this. I've gained a lot of weight, and I can see it in my face. I can definitely see it in my body. So I'm trying to work on losing some of that weight, not to be like skinny, but to be who I was in like 2018 or something. Because I looked significantly different. Like even in my face, I can see it looking significantly different than I did then. So I'm like, okay. In the apocalypse, I kind of ate like a disaster. So I might, I'm trying to make good decisions. One was I used some of my stimulus money, not a lot of it, but a little bit of it, to buy an exercise bike. You can see the box next to it because I don't know how to get rid of recycling. It's that big. That's bigger than the can. I bought an exercise bike. It cost me $150. I looked up how much Pelotons cost and immediately went to see what the cheapest possible version of other things was. Because Pelotons apparently cost like $1,800 plus a subscription service. I was like, heck no. But I bought the $150 bike and it faces my TV. So I can do things like watch YPO videos while I'm on the bike or watch like comedy sketches. I watched John Mulaney's, some John Mulaney stand-up the other day while on the exercise bike, and I had to stop because I was laughing so hard I like couldn't keep going on the bike. So that was kind of fun. But or like pump up music or whatever. So it's been fun. I started with like 15 minutes. My goal is to get up to 30 every day. I'm up to like 21 and it's no longer like too stressful. Like I'm going like kind of on and off, high intensity, lower intensity, high intensity, lower intensity. And it's really fun now. In the beginning, it was so hard. I would like stop for water and I'd be like, okay, I'm like half dead. And then like force myself to get back on the bike. And I can already feel like better because I can feel like I didn't stop today. I was just like, oh, okay, I'll get water at the end. And I was like having fun and relaxing through it. But like fighting through it. It was like I burned 260 calories according to the bike, but like having fun while doing it. So I think this is a good move for me. And I'm saying it kind of on the channel to be like a accountability to myself because it's like, I don't want it to be that 2 weeks from now, it's just a part of the furniture that holds a towel or something. I want it to be something that I do every day. I'm trying to also go for walks every day and eat generally better. Yeah. I think I responded to everything that I could think of, and I can't remember what else I was supposed to respond to from Kate's video because I was too absent-minded to write down notes. So sorry for missing last week. I recorded a video. Most of the important stuff I mentioned in this one. DFTBA, love you guys. Hope you're all well, and see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome. Love you. Bye.